Hey there everybody, it's me, your boy Wattles, and oh man, you already know what time it is. Finally, Minecraft Earth Early Access is here. Minecraft Earth Early Access has been slowly rolling out globally over the past month. Last week, the game released in the UK, and now, finally, this week, the game released in the USA. I've been waiting for this game for what seriously feels like a million years. It's been really rough. The game is pretty fun so far. In today's video, I'm going to go over some of the basic Minecraft Earth mechanics and show off a little bit of my own tasty gameplay. This video will act as a beginner's guide. By the end of this video, you'll know everything that you need to know before you jump in and start playing. If you'd like to see more Minecraft Earth content from me, make sure you let me know by leaving a like on this video, this exact one right here today, gamers. So first, a little bit of background. Minecraft Earth was announced on the 10th anniversary, the 10th birthday of Minecraft this year. Throughout the year leading up to this point, more information was revealed. At Minecon, gameplay was actually showcased, and then we're here. Now we're playing it. The game is in early access right now, which means it's not fully released. It's buggy, things are being worked on still, the stuff isn't permanent. So there you go, there's some backstory. The first time you open Minecraft Earth, you'll probably have to download a little bit of a content update. I know at least I had to. Then, after downloading that content update, you'll be prompted to log into your Microsoft account. Now this is the account that you use on Minecraft Bedrock Edition Elites, not your Java Edition account. Your in-game name will be the same as your Bedrock Edition in-game name. After sorting out all of that logging in business, you are finally good to go. The first thing that you're going to see is terms and conditions, then you're actually going to get prompted with a welcome message and then be sent right over to your skin creator. Now, ignore this skin, this is a teaser for a different video I'm working on, but you should see your normal Bedrock Edition skins, the default skins, and then you should see a bunch of other random skins. So go ahead and pick one of these, don't worry, you can change it later. So now that we've got our skin sorted out, it's time to actually play. Take a look at the environment around you. Minecraft Earth uses your real-world location to create this map. If everything's working correctly, around you should see things like trees and rocks and dirt hills and maybe even animals. Now, the game actually puts you in a bit of an intro quest. It wants you to tap on things. If there's a tappable within your circle, or basically the area that you can reach, tap on it and then continue to press on it once it gets bigger on your screen. The thing will break open and then you'll get some items. And that is one of the main game mechanics. Before we start diving into all of these other menus, we'll do one final quick run through of the screen. So the circle around you is your reachable area. If there is a tappable inside of that area, that means you can actually interact with it. Now a tappable is pretty much anything on the map, something that you can tap on. So a tree, a chest, a rock, animals, things like that. By doing things like collecting tappables, you'll get experience. Eventually, once you get enough experience, you will level up. So that should do it for an intro. Now let's start diving into all of these menus and some of the other game mechanics because there's actually kind of a lot here. So the menus, what do they do and what do they mean? Well, first over in the top left, you should see your player's head. Tap on that icon and you'll be moved into the profile menu. Inside of the profile menu, you can check out the skin that you're currently using and see a little bit of other stats. This is where you can see your level and then a few other stats like blocks collected and animals collected. If you slide over to characters, you can change your skin. As of right now, the level is going to be the same no matter what skin you're using, so feel free to change them around as much as you'd like. If you tap on edit, you're actually moved into the skin creator, which is kind of cool. This is the exact same thing that's on the Bedrock Edition, only a little harder to use in my opinion, so sure, you can make a skin here, but it might just be easier to do it on your console. The compass on the top right controls your camera's movement. If there's a link icon next to your compass, then your camera will move when you move your phone. Alright, so the first menu on the bottom of the screen is the inventory menu. Inside of this menu, you can see all of the items, blocks, animals, just everything that you've picked up so far on your adventure in this game. Now the inventory is sorted into a few different tabs. First you have all items, then you have mobs, then construction, nature, equipment, and finally items. The menu is pretty easy to use and pretty easy to understand. To move something to your hotbar, tap on the item and then tap on your hotbar. The item is then moved into the hotbar. To get it out of your hotbar, tap on the item in the hotbar and then tap on the menu and the item will be automatically moved back. You can search in this menu, and you can also sort it by item rarity, alphabetical, or quantity. And that actually brings up another mechanic of the game that I haven't talked about yet. Some items are more rare than other items. That's going to be the same for mobs as well. There are some really rare mobs out there. But what do we use all of these items for? Well, to check out the uses for these items, we actually have to go back and then go over to the next menu tab. This tab is the build plates tab. Inside of here, you can see all of the build plates that you have or that you can unlock by level. At the top of this menu, there's a shortcut over to the marketplace where you can buy more build plates for yourself. Now, pretty straightforward, build plates are where you build. This is the place where you can use all of the items that you've collected. Now, the build plates are actually really cool and something you should definitely check out for yourself. Build plates use AR to put a literal Minecraft build in front of you in the real life. And you can actually interact with these things too. You can punch the chickens, you can dig the dirt. It's all seriously like so cool. Now, in all honesty, because there was like a bunch of snow earlier this week where I live, I haven't got to check out the build plates too much, but I definitely plan on checking them out a lot more and actually building for myself in this game. Build plates are definitely something that I could make a whole separate video on, so if you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments below. And, by the way, if you've made it this far and you're liking the video, remember to leave a like. Alright, so the build plates are really cool, but enough with that for now. Moving back over to the main screen and then going over to the middle menu. This menu is the crafting menu. Crafting in Minecraft Earth works a lot differently than it does in normal Minecraft. In Minecraft Earth, crafting is a time-based thing. Stuff doesn't craft instantly, so I definitely recommend that you get used to thinking ahead when it comes to crafting. If you're planning on making like a pickaxe and a shovel and something else, craft a bunch of wood planks, then wait for all of those planks to craft, then make even more sticks. You're definitely going to want to get into the habit of crafting more than what you need. Currently, I have one crafting table available and then two other ones that are locked. I'm not too sure how to unlock those ones quite yet. Now, smelting will work exactly the same. It's a time-based thing, so definitely think ahead. Try and plan out what you're trying to craft here. And just like in the normal Minecraft crafting table crafting book, items that you can craft are in gray, items that you cannot craft are in red. And finally, different items will take a different amount of time. Everything is not the same. The crafting, like everything else so far, is pretty straightforward, but again, definitely think ahead. That will help you in the long run. Okay, so back over on the main screen here, we have two toggles left. These last two menu areas are pretty quick ones. We'll start with the one all the way over on the right. This is the store or the marketplace. Here you can find different build plates so you can build different builds or maybe even just bigger builds. Some build plates are 8x8 blocks, some are 16x16. Now, you have to buy these build plates with rubies. Rubies can be earned from just playing the game, or you can make things a little faster by just straight up buying rubies with real life money. So if you were wondering about microtransactions, here they are. Kind of expected things like this to happen, especially with a free game. So there's the store. Now moving back over to the main menu, we have this sign right here. Inside of this area, there are a few different things. First, we have code scan, which is scanning codes. If you press on it, your camera will be activated. You can tap join friend to join a friend, maybe on either a build plate or an adventure. An adventure is something we actually haven't got to quite yet. This book is challenges. This is what I really like. I am always a big fan of games that have challenges. Inside of here, there are some daily challenges, some weekly challenges, some career challenges, and then the flag is event challenges, but there are currently no events, so nothing to look at over there. Eventually, you are going to complete these challenges. To collect your rewards, you'll have to slide into the challenge book and press the collect button to collect it. They don't automatically collect. The rewards are going to vary, but a lot of the time, it seems like these are either going to be rubies or experience. So these things are cool. It's a nice way to keep players playing. And then, last but not least, we have our settings toggle. So there's settings. Pretty straightforward, pretty kind of boring. I'm not going to go over them all. Check them out if you want. It's, you know, it's settings. Now, we have one more big mechanic that I actually haven't talked about quite yet, and the mechanic is adventures. You see off in the distance over there, those two large, like, pillar-looking things? Those are actually adventures. To take place in an adventure, you're actually going to have to head over to those things. Adventures are actually one of the coolest and biggest parts of Minecraft Earth. Once you're close enough to an adventure, you can tap on it and this menu pops up right here. The question mark is a little information menu. The golden toggle is a menu that tells you if anyone's been to this adventure or not quite yet. You can also see your adventure hotbar. Your adventure hotbar is basically the items that you are taking with you into the adventure. Once you are inside of an adventure, you cannot access your inventory, so if you've made a pickaxe or a sword, you better put it on this hotbar or you won't be using it in your adventure. Also, once you start an adventure, you cannot back out and then rejoin the adventure. Once you back out of the adventure, it's gone. So yeah, make sure you're thinking about what you're taking to these things. Taking on an adventure is a lot like setting up a build plate. First, you're going to have to drop the adventure location down into the real world. But here's a huge piece of advice I actually didn't have in my first adventure. Once you place this adventure down, you cannot move it, so make sure you put it in the right spot. Definitely don't put your adventure out in the snow like I did. You should probably put it where you can actually walk without being frozen. More specifically, usually adventures seem to go downward, so you might want to put it like right at your feet so you can actually look down and dig down and find the things that are hidden underneath the ground. While you're inside of an adventure, you can take your time. It won't go anywhere while you're taking on the thing. While you're inside of an adventure, you should probably consider digging up a lot of the blocks and resources, because if you do that, you get to keep those items. Anything you collect during an adventure is yours to use later on. After you finish your adventure, you can take the items that you collected over to your build plates and use them in your builds or your farms or whatever you're trying to make. Now, based off of what I've played so far, which honestly isn't much, it does seem like taking on adventures is going to be the best way to get yourself coal, to get iron, maybe even to farm up cobblestone quickly, at least without a farm. To make all of this adventure stuff even more exciting and even more cool, you can take these on with your friends if you have yourself some of those. Then I believe if you take an adventure on with your friend, all of the loot is shared loot, which makes things really, really cool. One thing that I actually kind of overlooked and didn't mention is the health bar at the top of the screen. Near my player's head, you can see my health bar. If you die, the adventure is over. But once you're done with an adventure and ready to go back to the map, press the 3-dot icon and then choose End Adventure. Say that you're sure about that, and then you'll get the screen right here that you can see that kind of congratulates you for beating the adventure. On the screen, you can see some of the rarest things that I found in my adventure, some experience, and then 13 more items. So don't worry, if your hotbar fills all the way up, you're still picking up items, you just can't see them. They're there. You can find them in your inventory later on. But with that, I think you elites know what time it is. We've actually now gone through each and every icon, every menu, and a lot of the basic Minecraft Earth mechanics. So that's where we're ending our video today. I hope this video helps you understand the game if you were confused about, or if you were just kind of curious about it and you can't play it yet. Don't worry, I feel you. I had to wait a while too, and once you play it, you'll probably enjoy it because it's really fun. Now, again, remember that Minecraft Earth is in early access. That means a lot of the stuff could end up changing, we don't know. There also might be some bugs, so just try your best to be patient. If you liked today's video, do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and let me know if you'd like to see more Minecraft Earth content from me. I have a few other video ideas, but I'm definitely open to your ideas as well. Thank you all so much again for watching. My name is Wattles, and I will see you elites in the next one. Until next time, stay cool. Goodbye, everyone.